can't see.
अभी लाइव आके वो वैसा आ जाना चाहिए।
डिले विले डाल कर रखे क्या?
नहीं, नो डिलेस।
I don't see anything. Yes, received the notification.
Same. Receive the notification, and I think we are live.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. We are live. Oh. Yes. Received the notification.
Same. Receive the notification.
So
And I
let's
think
start
we are live.
episode 3.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Slowly and steadily, trying to get on time. Monday नहीं तो क्या हुआ, Tuesday से ही. But हाँ भाई, आज रात को there are a lot of good matches.
United fan, same old.
आते यूनाइटेड पे इतना जल्दी नहीं, यूनाइटेड पे बहुत बिचिंग करनी है. नहीं इस बार तो बिचिंग भी नहीं है यार. इस बार तो बिचिंग
को कुछ नहीं. ठीक है.
एमोरिम को कुछ नहीं भाई. टेनाग वाज बेटर. But
No.
You like Amorim क्या?
हाँ, much better than Ten Hag.
नहीं भाई, Ten Hag was.
What did he do?
ठीक है, छोड़ दो. Max में.
What has he done after
उसका
United?
नाम में जो है, जो उसका नाम में है.
Same thing at Leverkusen as well, ना?
Same thing at Leverkusen as well. लेवरकुसेन तो भाई ग्रीमाल्डो अपने कंधों पे बिठा के लेवरकुसेन को आगे लेके जा रहे हैं भाई.
Right now,
but he's the only guy performing in the whole team right now, and the whole team is gone actually. There's no players left, right?
Everybody's gone. Even Boniface is gone.
एक बात बता लेकिन लेवरकुसेन का the money that they got, what did they do with the money then? No, seriously, what did they do with the money? They had so much of money with the transfers.
So they sold Hincapia, they sold Wirtz, they sold Frimpong. Frimpong was the only one who had a much lower release clause, I think 40-50 million.
35 के आसपास था शायद.
हाँ, मतलब 35 I think million pounds, 40 million euros, somewhere around that.
हाँ, वैसा कुछ है. हाँ.
ठीक है. Hincapia.
When
Boniface I think is on loan, right? They didn't sell him.
Why did they send him out on loan? Did he want to leave?
No idea.
Strange. Okay.
I just remember one guy that they signed, Ben Seguir. He's Moroccan or... yeah, I think he's Moroccan. He's playing in AFCON right now. That's the only guy I remember they signed this year. I don't know what they did with the money. And it's not like उन्होंने कोई अच्छे coach को hire किया. I mean, Ten Hag was a high-profile signing. But players तो चाहिए ना. Xavi भी होता तो इस टीम के साथ नहीं कर पाता वो.
That's why we watch Premier League now. That's why we watch Premier League. मजे तो वहीं पे है.
We know our stuff in Prem. पैसा कहाँ जा रहा है, कहाँ नहीं जा रहा है.
भाई, I will again start with this one more thing. I mean, I think, okay, to start with, I think let's start with the current table leaders. Pep का second copy. तो वापस इस बार मिकेल आर्टेटा.
हाँ, of course.
हराम बॉल, मिस्टर हराम बॉल. तो इस बार वापस, if it was the match, the same shit again. I mean, it was a match they did not deserve to win. The two goals that they conceded, one was Brighton trying to play from the back, जहाँ वो हक दिए. दूसरा वाला क्रॉस था. मतलब राइस का जो क्रॉस था वो इतना ज्यादा, because the speed was so high, the defender could not defend, own goal हो गया वो. वहां पे, और वो
Yeah.
डिफेंडर पे कोई प्रेशर बना भी नहीं रहा था. I mean, they are getting last. I think it's the third or the fourth match where they are just getting scratchy wins.
And it's just a scratchy. They're lucky. Scratchy may you
They,
play
huh,
well.
they
You
are lucky,
convert your
man. They are just
chances.
lucky. I mean, to be honest, it's getting frustrating at some point of time. Ki what is happening? How, matlab, how? And okay, so another, I mean, I don't know. I maybe because City are second right now. If it would have been a draw, at least City would have been table toppers. Maybe that's the reason I'm so frustrated or so pissed off with this whole
That's why I'm
Arsenal thing which is
smiling.
happening. So maybe that's the reason. But then it was. I mean, ये पहली बार एक मैच होना, one match in a whole season is fine. Two matches, कहीं इधर उधर is fine. Back to back, this is a third or a fourth match. No, man. It's just not fair. I mean, it feels like the universe wants Arsenal to win right now. That's it. It just feels that way.
If you see
So,
their last
I
three,
mean,
4 matches, I don't remember one goal except this Odegaard one. That was a clear chance, or that they scored out of. Either
correct.
it has been an own goal, either it has been ricocheted of somewhere or someone, or it's been a penalty. And it's not like they're not
पता नहीं
creating
यार.
any chances. They're taking their shots, they're creating the chances, but nobody's there to finish them. Gyokereshev's,
Finish, finish से याद आया मेरे को. Are you back?
I am back.
Oh, okay, okay,
I
okay.
need
I'm
Starlink
glad
now.
you're back.
I need Starlink now.
Okay. एक साथ ले लेंगे अपन, एक साथ ले लेंगे. Okay, so coming back to the topic, I was saying that there was this statistics. There was this stat that in the whole match, Saka passed the ball to Gyökeres once in the whole match. It felt. I mean, this is. I mean, it was like Saka was intentionally trying not to pass to Gyökeres. Intentionally.
I don't know, yaar. Matlab, there have been two very high profile striker signings. Almost the same price. Gyökeres 65-ish, 70, 75-ish million. Sheshko 65, 75-ish million. Neither are Arsenal trying to feed in the balls to Gyökeres, nor are we. Gyökeres को देख के मेरे को वही लगता है उसने आर्सेनल चूज किया तो ऐसा ही यूनाइटेड में भी आता तो ऐसा ही होता उसके साथ. Nothing different. You're not using him as a target man. You're not using his speed. You're not using his runs that he makes in behind the striker. You're not
But I think
using.
there's a difference. I mean, Sesko at times, even when he was at Leipzig, it also first of all, Leipzig plays in the Austrian league, okay, which is comparatively a way
Eh, no,
smaller league than the.
Leipzig is Leipzig is Bundesliga. Strasbourg is no Strasbourg. Salzburg is
Okay, he was in
Austrian league.
Salzburg or Leipzig.
He
He
was
came
in
from Leipzig.
Leipzig. He was in
Oh fuck, he was. Oh
Bundesliga.
sorry, he was in Bundesliga. So okay, so
Ah,
what I basically wanted to say is that it felt like Sesko is a young lad, right?
yeah,
Comparatively,
he's 22,
he's a
23ish.
way high, 20 to 23 kind of a thing. So it at times it feels like Sesko को और टाइम चाहिए, वो सीख रहा है वाला वो फीलिंग आता है मतलब. बट ग्योकरेस इज, आई मीन, ही इज अ
He
सेट.
is
एंड
supposed to be
इवन
the deal.
स्पोर्टिंग में भी जब एग्जैक्टली, एंड इफ यू रिमेंबर लास्ट सीजन, Joker, they signed Joker last summer, right? This
Not
summer,
this
right?
this summer only. Yeah.
This summer, right? So last season there was this match between City and Sporting,
Oh yeah.
initial 8 May. You remember Joker had a hat trick in that match?
Yeah.
भाई उसने dominate किया था वो, मतलब what happened to that Gyökeres?
I remember I was
It's not, you
roasting
cannot
you
say he does
after
not
the
perform against
match.
bigger teams.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I mean, Gyökeres maybe the expectations were high. I don't know what's the thing, but
Maybe it's the
इतनी पर मतलब
system
I
he's
don't.
adapting. Maybe the players are adapting to him because they were, remember, last season they had Kai Havertz up top or Mikel Merino up top. Okay, so maybe Saka is trying to adapt, but and Gyökeres at the same time is adapting to the Premier League as well. Maybe they
बट
need a
अगर अडॉप्ट
season.
भी कर रहा है
हाँ.
पूरे मैच में एक पास, आई वांट अ ब्रॉल
True.
टू हैपन, आई वांट
True.
देम टू फॉल अपार्ट. खत्म हो जाए आर्सेनल भाई, खत्म. साका सोल्ड. बट
True.
नहीं. Any do you okay? There's another observation from my end, but anyways, तू बता अगर if you have anything
Uh,
आर्सेनल वाला मैच से.
I'm happy Odegaard scored a goal, but I was seeing a stat wherein he has 3 goals in the entirety of 2025. Three.
He's been injured like for like 5 6 months, right? I
No,
think
no, no, no.
he's been injured for long. Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
has had multiple
yeah.
injuries,
This
but 3 to 4 months only.
how many what's the total number of matches?
Total
ये
number
season
of,
कितने matches खेले ओडेगार्ड ने?
let's see. Odegaard. Uh, let's see league matches only. ठीक है.
हाँ 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 हाँ. 2025 है ना ये? नहीं दिख रहा यार. But only the 3 goals is.
हाँ, see. Okay,
He has
let's.
a 21 matches.
See. How many assists does he have?
He has a 21 matches for Arsenal and Norway. That's it.
So see,
वो खेला ही नहीं भाई. He has been out the entire almost the entire season.
no, I'll tell you the stat right now. I have 25-26 के stats in front of me right now, ठीक है? Wherein
हाँ
he
बोल.
has played 12 matches, ठीक है? Wherein he has started some or come off
8.
the bench on some. He has 1 goal and 1 assist.
हाँ. 1 goal
Two
and 1
goal
assist. Yeah,
involvements
yeah,
in
yeah,
12
yeah.
matches. Doesn't matter
Hmm.
if you are injured. Doesn't matter if you're playing through a knock. You're playing for the league
Hmm.
leaders. You're supposed to be their main creative midfielder.
नहीं है ना भाई. वही तो कह रहा हूँ. आर्सेनल का तो पूरा if you even look at the whole team stats, there's no stats. There's no stats. That's the thing. They're just pulling away with wins. That's it.
And Rice was playing at right back.
हाँ, तो that was my observation basically. So what I wanted to say is that I think I don't know who started it, but as long as I remember, I think it was Ancelotti who started playing midfielders at right back. Then came Mr. Pep. अभी तो उसने न्यूनेस को परमानेंट राइट बैक बना दिया है. Who is actually a midfielder.
Ancelotti injuries that they had to play their fullbacks at centre back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. क्या हो रहा है भाई?
I am not
क्या
sure.
हो रहा है?
मेरे को एयरटेल के ऑफिस जाना पड़ेगा अभी या फिर मेरे को एपीबी में जॉब ढूंढनी पड़ेगी. Either of those two things, so that I can complain.
Yeah, you change your home. Change your location basically.
Change my location. Start paying my rent, dude.
Uh,
Uh,
हाँ, so you were saying that हाँ, Ancelotti had to play because there were no fullbacks,
there are no
switch
fullbacks, and
fullbacks,
then
right?
and there were no centre backs at the same time as well.
हाँ, right.
Right. So we have played
Right.
Victor Lindelof at right back at times because we didn't have a right back. We have played Lisandro at left
But
back.
Licha, that's fine. You're paying your centre backs in wings. That happens
Ha,
a lot
so
of the time when you don't
that
have
is
enough
fine.
depth and all.
But because we had centre backs who could play centre backs and the ones on the bench can rope in for the fullback wala role. But let's assume Arsenal didn't have a right back. Why Rice? He's supposed to be a number one midfielder, right?
That's the thing. I don't know. I mean, this just feels like another one of those Arteta trying to do Pep things.
So
As I mean, be honest, be very bluntly speaking, but it's just how it feels like.
I'll go to the Arsenal ka bench. They had Gabriel. Okay, he was coming back from injury. They had Gabriel Jesus. God forbid that guy is still alive. Gabriel
Three
Martinelli.
Gabriels together.
Ooh, yeah, 3 Gabriels together.
Three
Yeah.
cameos together.
Eze, Kepa, Norgard. I forgot they signed that guy. Noni
अरे
Madueke,
हाँ, they have Nordgaard as well, right?
uh, Nwaneri, and some Marley Salmon. He's also a young and upcoming defender. Nwaneri. I forgot about Nwaneri this season, man.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
there's nobody on their bench, but get someone from the academy, right? Your academy is there for these kind of things. We played Harry Amos last season.
What happened to Frimpong? Frimpong was fit, right, for the match? I mean, the last match he was
Frimpong is
fit the
at
last match.
Liverpool. What have you smoked, man?
So
Is it legal in
so
Dubai?
is Timber the only fit right back?
No,
बेन वाइट क्या हुआ? पूरा
Ben
इंजर्ड
White is
बैठा है क्या?
injured.
पूरा पूरा उनका पूरा टीम.
Ben White has been injured for quite some time now. Timber is supposedly injured again, but
अरे
there,
एक चीज देखा है, whenever a player loses the starting 11 spot, वो इंजर होना ज्यादा चालू हो जाता है.
yeah. As a United fan, I
But
बहुत देखा है मैंने.
अरे यूनाइटेड फैन से याद आया भाई, फिल जोन्स विल बी अ मैनेजर इन सम टाइम.
हाँ, he's completing his badges ना.
He completed the manager, like he got, I
Complete.
think he got the license.
Nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Finally, I mean, finally his Instagram is active again.
he's a nice guy. Can't really hate him, but Woodward giving him an 180K per week contract was the thing that really hurt. But he's a nice guy. Yeah,
He's a nice guy. He's
can't
a,
really hate.
हाँ, he's a nice
हाँ,
guy.
कभी कुछ किया नहीं उसने, उसको खिलाया नहीं है, शांति से बेंच पे बैठता था, कोई रोना धोना नहीं, कुछ नहीं. जब भी खिलाया
भाई
तो
हाँ,
ही
कभी
was
क्रिब नहीं
decent.
किया भाई, कभी
कभी भी
क्रिब
नहीं
नहीं किया.
भाई. ही ने कितना
हाँ.
हेट दिया है भाई सारे फैंस ने उसको, नॉट जस्ट यूनाइटेड फैंस. कितना ट्रोल किया है, कभी कुछ नहीं बोला उसने. दैट टू एज अ ब्रिटिशर. भाई, हैट्स ऑफ टू हिम.
Hmm. That was an English player. Uh,
बट आई फील बैड
fine.
फॉर ब्राइटन
Like छोड़ो.
एक्चुअली. दे दैट सेव फ्रॉम राया. आई थिंक मिंटे था ना वो, फ्रॉम द एज ऑफ द बॉक्स.
Minte था. Yes, Minte came in as a sub
या,
after he came in as a sub. Yeah, yeah,
बट
that's true. He was.
ब्राइटन डिजर्व्ड एटलीस्ट 1 point, एटलीस्ट a point.
They haven't been good this season.
Yeah, they have not been good since last year. I mean, at the start of this year, you can say it's been almost a year that they've been a little here and there.
Hmm.
Yeah, Arsenal somehow still get the 3 points.
I don't think Arsenal has a match today, right? They have tomorrow, I think. And
Sorry, no. So Arsenal play today. They play
but after
Aston
12
Villa.
o'clock.
Yeah, it's
Oh yes, of course.
yeah.
ये तो मैच देखने लायक होगा आज. चलो एस्टन विला है तो फिर एस्टन विला पे ही आते हैं. भाई
Good
कैसे
evening.
भाई कैसे? Ollie Watkins from the bench.
I I don't remember Watkins doing anything till now this season, except in the first few
अबे
games.
हाँ भाई क्लच था भाई. What he did was and I think starting में first half का कहीं there was someone in the first half initial minutes में भाई end to end football. मतलब हम तो स्कूल पे खेलते हैं ना, बॉल इधर से ये गोल पोस्ट से वो गोल पोस्ट हो जा रहा है. भाई वही चल रहा है. वो that's what has been going on for like 5 minutes. I think it's around 10 minutes के लिए. That's how the game is. It was fun to watch, of course, but then
Of course.
that's how it was constantly going on.
So it was fun because we are in the pep era right now. Okay? Everybody likes to control the games. Nobody likes to
हाँ.
actually play the game. They just want to keep the ball. So it was fun. But I think Aston Villa in the first half missed someone up top. Malin didn't do anything against the back four, against Chelsea's back four, and somehow Sancho turned up in the second half when he was subbed on. It was a short cameo, but he strung some
Not
passes.
just Sancho. In fact, I saw in the Garnacho in the first half was good. I mean, okay, so this is something I noticed in this Arsenal game. Sorry, this Chelsea
Chelsea.
Aston Villa game of Garnacho is that he does not have the confidence to. I mean, maybe if you could just compare him with what Doku does, basically, if he will take on one defender, try to take on two defenders at the same time, and then go inside, maybe go for a shot or go for a low driven pass or something. What Garnacho was constantly doing, and he was finding people as well. He was constantly going to the outside, not trying to take on defenders, but will have a nice low driven pass from the corner to someone who's near the D of the box. And he was doing that. I saw him do that, I think, 2 3 times continuous without, I mean, multiple times in the first half, in fact. But it's just that, I mean, they were not able to convert it. But I mean, yeah, that was something that he was doing very religiously and he was doing well, to be honest.
No, so
I mean, yeah.
the point that you just highlighted, na, that he was not ready or confident enough to take on people. We had Sancho, we had Garnacho, we had Anthony, we had Rashford. We had the same problem with all these four people, and they were our wingers. Okay,
Mm,
so
mm,
you look
mm.
at Neto. Neto runs at people. He'll keep
Yep.
doing that. So Doku, we talked about his one skill in the first episode. He has that one skill that he'll use time and time again. Okay, and he has mastered that. Neto is not on that level. He'll try to outrun
Mm,
you. He'll
mm.
try to trick you. He'll just be on your toes. He does that. At least do that, na. If you're not confident enough, run. गार्नाचो के साथ
हाँ.
क्या है, एक पास गलत होता है, he gets frustrated. ऐसे थोड़ी
Mm,
चलेगा भाई.
mm,
You're not getting
mm.
paid enough. You're getting paid enough ना. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि पैसे नहीं मिल रहे हैं. पैसे मिल रहे हैं, भागो भाई. मतलब it's that simple. If
Uh,
अगर बैक फोर में यू नहीं खेला जा रहा है, you're not able to pass, ठीक है, you will defend ना, you will clear the ball. फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी तो यही है ना, गोल नहीं
correct,
होने देना.
correct.
If you're pressing, press. नहीं हो रहे passes, that's fine.
Mm,
Win the ball back.
mm,
Give it to someone else. Someone else
mm,
will do it.
mm,
So I
mm,
think Garnacho
mm.
as a player should learn these things. कि ठीक है, not all days you'll be at your 100%. Even if you are at 60, 70%, get the ball
It
back,
still works.
run. Yeah, it's a team game.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've seen people do this time and time again, but not everyone can do that. But I think Maresca should ask him, कि भाई, it's fine. You're losing the ball. We're not berating you or anything, but try to play as a team. And I think who came in for him? It was Estevao, right?
Estevao. Nee, I think Anthony, sorry, Sancho came in. So basically, Garnacho was playing left, then Sancho started playing
No,
left because
Sancho is,
Estevao was playing in the
bro.
right.
Sancho is at Aston Villa. Come on. Tell me what did you do? Come on.
Okay, Estevao came in, but Estevao was playing in the right, not in the left.
Neto can play on both of the planks.
I think they switched the wings, I think. Yeah.
There's a stat, since Estevao's name came up. Emi Martinez, okay, he played the whole game. Touched the ball 44 times as a goalkeeper. Estevao touched the ball 7 times.
Okay.
7. And let me check. He came on in the 72nd minute. No, he came
This
on
is
for
another.
Palmer, and Gittens came on for
Okay.
Garnacho.
अरे हाँ Bino Gittens came on for Garnacho, yeah. So, no, but then I think Neto center shifted because Esther was playing on the right. Neto shifted centrally, I think, if I'm not wrong. Something like that happened, maybe.
They play a fluid front three when Neto is
They
there,
play, correct.
and Delap
I
came
think this
in.
is another criticism about Enzo Maresca that a lot of the pundits gave that he brings on Estevao, I think, too late.
True.
You should at least give a player 30 minutes to have some impact. You cannot give him like 15 20 minutes and think of having an impact because that matters a lot.
See, Aston Villa Chelsea was a high stakes match,
Hmm.
right? Play your best team.
Hmm. हाँ मतलब या आई मीन garnacho को क्यों खिला रहे हो तुम मतलब why?
Play your best team, na? Matlab, as neutral fans, we can see Estevao is better than Garnacho. And it's not like Garnacho does, I mean, runs back, helps the defender or something.
नहीं
No,
हाँ.
क्या edge दे रहा है वो तुम्हें? Estevao at least has that star factor in him, right? Everybody will try to mark him. I don't know. And वही चीज, if you're bring him on in the 60th, 65th minute at the least, मतलब कम से कम 25-30 मिनट दो उसको.
हाँ. Hmm.
Like, yeah,
Let's see if Aston Villa का कितना हो गया 11 games in a row, right? Let's
yeah.
see if they can do it today itself, today also.
Oh, please, please.
आज but I don't want Aston Villa to win. I want a draw today. I really want a draw.
I really want Aston
Or
Villa
maybe
to
they
win.
can win.
I actually want
हाँ, you
Aston
know
Villa to
they
win the
can win.
league. Fuck everyone.
Oh, no, no,
Fuck
no.
Arsenal.
That,
Fuck
that I
City.
cannot do. I'm sorry. No, that I cannot. I'm sorry. I
No,
cannot do that.
it's like Good Evening is a really good manager. I want him to have at least one Prem medal. At least one. If he can do this with this
नहीं.
uh, uh, Aston Villa side, na, which has Lindelof as a starting centre back.
अबे हाँ, yes. I was about to say Lindelof was playing center. I mean,
He has been playing
he's a good
really
defender,
well.
bro.
He has been playing really
Why
well.
did you guys let him go?
He was shit for us. He never complained. That's one thing. He was a really good character. But
There's this one thing regarding this. There's this one thing I feel kind of. I don't know. I feel happy about this thing that जितने भी players ना maybe in the last 10 years बोलना गलत रहेगा. Maybe 6-7 years City छोड़ के गए. Apart from players who wanted to live on their own because they wanted more game time or
hmm,
something, it was not like you sell players. Like for example, Gabriel Jesus, Sterling हो गया. So you have sold them. You basically told them that you are not required, right? None of those players have went away and performed like really well. Like for someone like maybe किसी मतलब maybe if I compare it with someone else, of course there has been players like Palmer who has left,
hmm.
Julian Alvarez who have left, but they left because they wanted more game time. They were not happy with the amount of games. They were wanted a permanent role kind of. So we sold them for good money and we were okay with papers like हाँ ठीक है जाना है तो चला जा मुझे दिक्कत नहीं है. That's a different thing. बट जैसे अभी फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये लिंडेलॉफ को पकड़ ले ठीक है लिंडेलॉफ इज अ स्टार्टिंग प्लेयर एंड इज प्लेइंग वेल एंड यू प्रोबेबली अगर करंट फॉर्म टेल मी समथिंग द लिंडेलॉफ्स करंट फॉर्म वोंट ही बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्टार्टिंग 11 एट यूनाइटेड राइट नाउ
He'll start over Euro.
डेफिनेटली ही वुड.
100%.
हाँ exactly तो वही that's the point. I mean so that is something that I'm really happy with. Well, I don't have to sit down and cry कि भाई इसको क्यों बेच दिया तूने तो I don't have to do that with City at least. So that's a पता नहीं happiness within kind of a thing. Yeah. Anyways.
But that's not the first time it is happening to us.
Wait, I'm not just talking about you. I
हाँ,
mean,
मतलब
as in, I know
see,
not just multiple teams. There are multiple teams.
Chelsea, no one
Like,
can complain about the players that leave Chelsea. They have so many players. If
oh,
they are
hi.
leaving, can't really do or say or ठीक है.
Imagine KDB and Salah playing together.
Oh,
That would
oh.
have been पता नहीं भाई वो अलग ही कुछ होता वो because both of them would have complemented each other very well मतलब.
Bro, जो हालैंड और केडीबी का अब मिला है ना, साला कितने रिकॉर्ड्स तोड़
हाँ
चुका होता.
तो हाँ हाँ हाँ. Uh,
Yeah,
hmm.
I'm happy Aston Villa won. मजा आया. Chelsea are not winning anything. और मजा आया. Was a fun game all in all. Chelsea have not won any game in the last how many? I think they've lost one in the last five league matches. 5 points out of 15, and we are level
Oh,
on points with them. Yeah,
and by the way, everyone was starting Liverpool. They've climbed to fourth.
So the league table is really tight. Liverpool are fourth with 32
अच्छा
points.
हाँ.
We discussed this last time, right? And
First three are drifting apart, drifting away, kind of drifting
hmm,
away. The first
hmm.
three, and उसके बाद it's very tightly packed. Yeah, till yeah
We are still climbed up a
32.
little, but let's assume eighth spot, which should be the last European spot. Okay.
Hmm.
Brentford are
Hmm.
eighth with 26 points, and Brighton are 13th with 24 points. 2 points.
Hmm.
2 points separate 16th midfield pack.
Hmm.
And then Newcastle are 20, are 14th with 23 points, and Bournemouth are 15th. Damn, with
Bournemouth are 15.
22 points.
And Bournemouth are 15, and the second top scorer of the league is from Bournemouth.
Ugh.
Second, no, second or third. Semenyo is, I think, second or third. I forgot.
Semenyo has not scored a goal in the last 2 or 3 matches now, so.
I mean,
But yeah,
but still,
Semenyo
he's
will be a City
second or
player.
third.
We'll talk about Semenyo later on. So when we talk about City, we'll touch the Semenyo wala part, and
Yeah.
yeah, let's move on to the next match here.
Uh,
We have talked a lot of things in this match.
about Arsenal. Even Chelsea, yeah. Sorry, Arsenal हो गया, Chelsea हो गया, और क्या था? मिस्टर लिवरपूल.
अरे यार,
लिवरपूल में
वुल्व्स
क्या हुआ था?
लिवरपूल में कुछ नहीं हुआ. वर्ड स्कोर्ड अ गोल फाइनली.
अरे
ठीक
हाँ
है.
हाँ वुल्व्स है मतलब, सो ऑफ कोर्स, और क्या ही बोलूं.
Wolves got a goal. It wasn't a
वुल्व्स गॉट अ गोल
convincing win.
आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम.
They somehow scraped a win. Comfortable win, but didn't look like it. There were
हाँ,
chances.
वर्ड फाइनली स्कोर्ड.
Words was actually good. He created a couple of more chances as well.
वर्ड्स वाज एक्चुअली गुड. हाँ, वर्ड्स वाज
He played
गुड.
well.
उसका पहला गोल ही है ना ये, फॉर
First
लिवरपूल
Prem goal.
कलर्स.
Yeah, first Prem goal.
नॉट जस्ट प्रेम, आई थिंक, इन, आई मीन,
No, he
जनरल भी
scored
आई थिंक
one. I
फर्स्ट
don't
गोल.
remember Champions League में के Carabao में, but he scored one goal this month only or last month. November या December में he scored a couple of goals, but not in the
कपल ऑफ
Prem.
गोल. अच्छा.
Not in the Prem. Prem
हाँ.
में first goal है उसका. But yeah, all in all a good performance. But yeah, Liverpool से ये expected नहीं है. You expect proper control from Liverpool, right? I, I think I don't know यार. लिवरपूल और सिटी से वो कंट्रोलिंग गेम्स एक्सपेक्टेड हैं, और लिवरपूल से तो खासकर वो एंड टू एंड फुटबॉल वाले कंट्रोलिंग, एंटरटेनिंग फुटबॉल.
Big money signings ain't working for them.
Maybe they need a new ball manager, or hey, they should sign Pep or something, or that sort of a signing. Go and sign Javi Alonso if Real sack him. Bring him in.
Javi also plays. What is he playing now? He's playing four at the back, right?
4-4-2 or 4-4-2 diamond or 4-4-2. Yeah. He plays.
But Leverkusen में he
those.
was playing three at the back, ना 3-5-2 खेल 3-5-2 खेलता था वो. Wait, Boniface and who was the other striker?
Schick.
I forgot. Patrick Schick.
Yeah. Schick is still at Leverkusen.
हाँ, Patrick Schick is still at Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Correct.
But nothing to report from the game यार. मतलब कुछ हुआ नहीं. It was good to see Chiesa get a start. But भाई
बोरिंग मैचेस पे बात नहीं करते.
हाँ यार, let's move on.
चलो.
नहीं करना है
तो
अभी.
यूनाइटेड के बारे में बोलेगा भाई. जस्ट नहीं तो चल, यूनाइटेड है तो यू स्पीक बिकॉज आई रियली हैड द एप्रिसिएशन पोस्ट फॉर
तो
मिस्टर डोरगू.
पहले तू चालू कर डोरगू के बारे में. Then we'll have a debate on Amorim, why I like Amorim, why
Okay,
I
first of
don't
all,
like Amorim.
why I don't like Amorim. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
first of all एक बात बता. Dorgu was playing right back that match, right?
He was playing right midfielder or right winger. So
हाँ मतलब
ठीक है. You have touched this topic now. Where was Dorgu playing? I'll share
हाँ
how we were playing in multiple transitions. What were the formations, as in when we were attacking, what was the
नहीं
form?
नहीं on the team sheet Dorgu is a left back. I mean left back, left mid, जो भी बोल लो, three at the
So
back, five at the back वाला concept.
when the
But
team sheet
I
came
saw
in,
him every time on the with the every time with the ball. I saw him on the right.
so I'll tell you. When the team sheet came in, it looked like we were playing as three at the back. Okay?
Correct,
But when we were
correct.
actually playing, the our left center back was which was supposed to be Shaw,
Sure,
was playing as a left back,
sure.
and Dallo was playing at right back.
Okay,
ठीक है? So when we
okay.
were attacking, we were playing 3-4-3.
अच्छा हाँ हाँ okay.
ठीक है? When we were man to man or well, man to man defending, we were 4-3-3. When
हाँ.
we were pressing, we had two formations, 4-4-2 or 3-5-2, depending on how Newcastle players lined up. And defending, we were 5-4-1. So
So
I'm
your Amorim tactic was कि formation इतना बदलो कि opponent adjust करता रह जाए.
nahi. So Amorim, if you go through Amorim's Sporting के matches ना, and Amorim's initial press conferences as well, Amorim क्या करता है? He doesn't play a rigid formation. Rigid in the sense
Okay.
roles specific होंगे, roles rigid होंगे. ठीक है? You have
Hmm.
seen Bruno play as a number 8, right? दो double pivot midfield अभी जैसे
हाँ
खेलता
हाँ
है.
हाँ हाँ.
ठीक है?
Yeah.
Check out Bruno's map, heat map. देखिए,
Okay.
ब्रूनो ना तो बैठता है ना बॉक्स टू बॉक्स खेल रहा है, इज अ रोमिंग मिडफील्डर. द टू फॉरवर्ड्स दैट वी हैव कैम्स, ठीक है, दे इंटरचेंज देयर पोजीशंस विद द अटैकिंग फुल बैक्स. मैं ये स्पोर्टिंग वाले लाइन की बात कर रहा हूँ अब. ठीक है, द टू कैम्स दैट ही प्लेज, जब स्पोर्टिंग में था तो जो दो अटैकिंग वाइट बैक्स होते थे, दे यूज्ड टू इंटरचेंज पोजीशंस एज एन इन्वर्टेड और आउटसाइड फॉरवर्ड्स में. Kenda, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Quenda. There's a
Quenda.
Quenda. ठीक है. Chelsea have signed him.
Winger जो
He'll be
है
here, I
left
think,
हाँ
हाँ,
हाँ.
in January. He used to play as a left back, left wing back. ठीक है. He used to cut in inverted runs. स्ट्राइकर तुम्हारा डीप जा रहा है, तुम्हारा मिडफील्डर कहीं और जा रहा है. सो एमरिम का सिस्टम सिंपल है. जब तुम प्रेस कर रहे हो, तो press will be majorly in two formations that will be based on how the team is set up, how the opposition team is set up. ठीक है, man to man में तो obviously it will be replica of what the other team is playing. ठीक है, possession में it changes as in um, this time we were playing 3-4-3. तीन तो रहेंगे पीछे, चाहे तुम 4-3-3 स्टार्ट करो, चाहे तुम 4-4-2 स्टार्ट करो. ही नीड्स थ्री प्लेयर्स एट द बैक. मोस्टली लोग क्या करते हैं, अपने सेटिंग सिक्स को पीछे भेज देते हैं. इसके पास है ही नहीं सेटिंग
हाँ
सिक्स.
वो हाँ सिटी जो करता है अभी काइंड ऑफ.
हाँ, मतलब रॉद्री होता था तो रॉद्री यूज्ड टू गो बैक. चुआमेनी
अभी हाँ नहीं निको
यूज्ड टू
गोंजालेस भी
गो.
सेम कर रहा है वो.
हाँ,
ही
निको
कम्स
सेम
बैक
कर
या.
रहा है. वी डोंट डू दैट. बॉल प्लेइंग सेंटर बैक्स हैं, बॉल प्लेइंग सेंटर बैक्स ही करेंगे वो. क्यों साइन कर रहे हो उनको? तो इसीलिए व्हाट यूनाइटेड फैंस वर सेइंग, ही नीड्स टाइम. क्योंकि तुम प्लेयर को इतना कुछ समझाओगे, उसको नहीं समझ में आएगा, उसको खेलना भी है वो. आई थिंक देयर वाज
ये एमोरिम
अ
का दूसरा सीजन है ना.
हाँ, मतलब एक साल हुआ है उसको. ही ज्वाइंड इन अक्टूबर लास्ट ईयर. मिड सीजन ज्वाइन किया था उसने.
राइट हाँ ये मिड सीजन आया था वो.
ठीक है. फिल जोन्स बोल रहा हूँ, जॉनी एवेंस का एक इंटरव्यू था. ही लेफ्ट दिस समर ना,
हम्म.
वेरन ही वाज सेइंग कि उसका जो पहला मैच था अंडर एमरम, इट वाज एट इप्सविच के अगेंस्ट एमरम टुक चार्ज फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, एंड जॉनी एवेंस स्टार्टेड दैट पर्टिकुलर गेम. He was constantly looking at the touchline at Amorim if he's doing the right things. He's that precise with his tactics कि मेरे को इस player से यही चाहिए. He is supposed to do this particular thing. So in the modern era, that's hard to come by, except maybe Pep. But
Hmm.
Pep के साथ
Hmm.
भी देखा ना, you need time, you need money. I think last press
नहीं,
conference में Amorim ने भी बोला, if he wants the team to play the ideal 3-4-3 or whatever his system is, he'll need to spend a lot of money. So I think it's time for him to adapt. These were his exact words. So linking it back to the Ten Hag wala theory, when Ten Hag came in, he knew उसके पास अपने system के players नहीं है, so he adapted and played to get the most out of the team for the first season. सेकेंड सीजन में जब उसने अपने प्लेयर्स लेके आया, अपनी फुटबॉल खेलनी चालू करी, तो हग रही थी टीम, बिकॉज फॉर द फर्स्ट ईयर उसने अपने प्रिंसिपल सिखाई ही नहीं टीम को. कोच जो कर रहा था वो वही कर रहा था जिससे पॉइंट्स ले सके वो, टू सेव हिज जॉब बेसिकली. एंड Amorim ऑन द अदर हैंड, ही वाज लाइक मैं चेंज ही नहीं करूंगा सिस्टम.
he is the rebel.
हाँ, ही इज लाइक, if you want the team to succeed in the long run, we'll have to suffer in for the first 2-3 years. And we suffered last year. We have kind of suffered this year as well, but we are somehow sixth.
नहीं, I think I have a better theory कि इस बार तुम लोग थोड़ा अच्छा क्यों कर रहे हो.
क्यों?
You might not like it, but it is what it is.
हाँ,
Because you guys don't have European football.
हाँ, true. So
I think अगर यूरोपियन फुटबॉल होता, बिकॉज अभी तो चैंपियंस लीग के भी मैचेस हैव इंक्रीज्ड,
true.
राइट? बिकॉज फर्स्ट हाफ ऑफ द सीजन यू हैव टू प्ले 8 मैचेस. तो आई थिंक दैट इज अ मेजर, उसका वो है, मतलब
And
यूरोपियन
that's the
फुटबॉल अगर नहीं है तो
hmm, 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 hmm.
हाँ, तो यू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. आई मीन, हाँ, मतलब you get a lot of time to kind of just take, because you cannot go to you with two knockout matches and the league phases with the same ideologies, same play style and stuff. I think वो
100%.
भी एक reason. अभी fingers crossed, maybe I think United should get, if not Champions League, at least Europa League. I hope they get Champions League, but if not, at least Europa League next season. In case they do, तब देखने का रहेगा, because I think till then Amorim, if what you're saying is correct, he would have had more than 1.5 years. He will also get the next summer window जहाँ पे he can at least spend 100-150 million, right? उतना तो रहेगा ही शायद budget. Maybe also sell
We'll
a few
spend more than
players.
200 million, that I'm sure of.
Just
We'll pull
saying,
some
just
lever,
saying.
yeah.
In case
Yeah.
और कोई नहीं चाहिए उसको बेच दो, जो करो. Garnacho is on loan, right?
No. We sold him for 40 million.
अच्छा, you sold him. Okay. So in case
Sancho
अगर
and
तुमको और
Rashford
किसी को
are on
बेचना है तो
loan.
बेच सकते हो. And you will be selling both of them.
Yeah.
हाँ, so that money will also come in. So then I think next season, maybe 1 year down the line, maybe we will again have this discussion, and
And
then
on
probably.
top of that, Amorim will have the pre-season with the team as well, right? And
हाँ,
I was
correct.
somehow happy we didn't have the Champions League this year because हमारे पास squad भी नहीं है. We don't have bench
नहीं, प्री
strength.
सीजन मतलब इस बार दिस वर्ल्ड कप, राइट?
Oh, yeah. Dreams. I just hope nobody gets injured.
Someone got injured ना in international duty.
Oh, AFCON में क्या?
Someone got injured, I forgot. हाँ, AFCON में एक तो I think Hakimi was rested in the first match in
हाँ, so
AFCON
Hakimi
because
was
he was
rested for
not,
the first 2 or 3 matches. He was coming back from an injury. He
he
just
was
played
not
the
fit
last
or
match.
something. Yeah, yeah. And then there's someone else also got injured. I forgot who did. I forgot.
United players are fine.
कितने गए तुम्हारे? दो ही तो गए, अमाद और एम्बुएमो. नहीं,
Mazraoui.
माजरावी भी है.
Mazraoui.
माजरावी भी है. हाँ, 3 first team players basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's come back to the matches, bro. We have talked a lot, but we have not even covered the United Newcastle का match.
Another Newcastle का मैच. हाँ, नहीं, मैं तो बस all of Dorgu in that match, that's it. मैं तो और किसी को देख भी नहीं रहा था. And भाई, he's fast, he's pacey,
He is.
what I don't know. I don't know whether Dorgo was too good or Newcastle were too bad. I mean, it has
Uh,
to be either one of them. So, बस मतलब it's not just the goal. That's the thing. That's the point I'm trying to make. सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं कि उसने गोल स्कोर किया और पूरा मैच
Hmm.
वो शट डाउन था नहीं दैट्स नॉट व्हाट हैपेंड ही वाज देयर मतलब इन दैट मे बी अगर इफ अदर्स वर नॉट अप टू द मार्क ही वाज पुलिंग देम इन एंड फॉर अ यंग lad who's what 18 19 years old who just came into
22,
the club who
23.
does not and who does not even have a he does not have a permanent starting 11 spot, right? I mean he's still kind of a rotation player, so do that is yeah.
Newcastle के साथ I'm not sure. So for the last 2 or 3 years, I've been in awe of their midfield. Even when Tonali was out, they had a pretty controlling midfield. Okay, Gimarish is there. Joe Linton was really good for the last couple of seasons. Then
Correct.
Tonali came in. Joe Willock is there.
Yeah.
They signed Jacob Ramsey from Aston Villa, I think this year or last year. So they
Hmm.
have a pretty good midfield. But chances ही create नहीं हो
Hmm.
रहे वहां से. Gimarish के assists have dried up. Joe Linton के assists and goals have dried up. We
हाँ,
covered.
I mean, they they have the team, right? उनका
They do.
why are they shutting down like this? They have the same manager. They kind of have the same team, almost the same team. I mean, उनका midfield अभी भी है ना. उनका midfield is
हाँ
not shut down.
हाँ.
And पता नहीं why they are not.
So
पता
they
नहीं यार
played
what went
started with the
wrong
midfield
with
three
them.
of Jacob Ramsey, Sandro Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes. Two of these three midfielders will arguably start for 19 or 18 of the 20 teams of Prem.
Correct.
ठीक है. आर्सेनल एंड सिटी का मिडफील्ड हटा दो तो बाकी सब मिडफील्ड के लिए एटलीस्ट वन विल स्टार्ट ऑफ द टू. सो
Hmm.
टोनाली एंड
Hmm.
गिमारेश
Hmm.
क्यों नहीं
Hmm.
परफॉर्म कर पा रहे हैं वो. और दोनों साथ में मतलब दोनों का साथ में टिपाया है. किसी एक का टिपाता है समझ में आता है. On top of that, Lewis Hall is giving his inverted runs every single game. He was
हाँ.
brilliant in the match.
Luis Hall was well not just this match. I've been watching him since the
Huh?
last couple of matches at least. है भाई मतलब you because there are कभी भी ऐसा होता है ना मैच देख रहा है and you are like 30 आधे घंटे बाद तुम like अरे ये भी खेल रहा है.
Huh?
Lewis Hall in the from the initial minutes itself you know that he is playing मतलब you get
He'll
that
try
feeling.
to get on the ball. As a left back, he's getting on the ball. Outside
Yes,
left channel,
definitely.
inside left channel, midfield runs मार रहा है वो as a left back. And I think he hit
Hmm.
the goal post or he hit the crossbar in the second half against United.
Both teams did na. He did as well as I think Sesko did.
Yeah. I think United
हाँ.
have hit the post or the bar 11 or 12 times this season. That's the most by any team.
Hmm.
So
Okay, that is the closest you have come to scoring.
yeah, Sesko should have scored a lot of goals by now.
But nay, I think uh, gives some. I think with Sesko is like give some time to Sesko.
We'll
I
have
think
to.
he
We'll
will
have to.
become a good striker.
We'll have to.
हाँ, give some time to Sesko. Sesko बनेगा मतलब जैसे अभी फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू कंपेयर विद ईसा को पकड़ ले फॉर एग्जांपल वो न्यूकासल से आया वो गोल स्कोर करना भूल गया. You are in the same league. You are playing in the better team.
Correct.
It's not like you don't. It's not like you have to adapt. ठीक है. तो but on the other hand, Sesko coming from a very different kind of a play style. I mean, I don't expect him to be Haaland. कि Haaland भी came from Bundesliga and he suddenly started
Haaland is
scoring.
a robot.
Haaland is different.
Leave him aside. Yeah.
You can't compare Sesko with Haaland, but with Sesko what he's doing, give him time. उसका वो finishing missing है because उसके
Hmm.
runs वगैरह है भाई.
And he has
And
been injured. He is.
he's
Yeah.
हाँ मतलब हाँ इंजर्ड भी रहा है बट आई डोंट थिंक उसके इंजरीज इतने लॉन्ग टर्म रहे लाइक कपल ऑफ मंथ्स टाइप के इंजरीज रहे उसके.
हाँ. 4, 5, 6 weeks
हाँ
wale
बट
injuries, but
I think give him time, maybe not just this season, maybe another season after this. But if you give him time and if he continues to have that at least not parabolic, maybe at least a linear graph, वो 1.5 साल बाद maybe the next to next season he will be a He will be among the top 2 3 strikers of the Prem.
That's the thing with the modern day football ना. Time नहीं है. You are spending
हाँ
80-90 million on a player, you want instant results.
नहीं, बट अभी तुम्हारे पास ऑप्शन, अभी अभी
I know, I
जस्ट
know,
लुक एट द मार्केट,
I
देयर आर नो
know,
नंबर 9s.
I know. But कमर्शियली जब क्लब्स इतने ऊपर पहुंच जाते हैं ना तो मतलब हॉयलैंड को देख ले यार. नापोली जाके फोड़ रहा है वो. ही इज ऑन लोन.
नहीं यार, वो
मतलब
यार, यू कैनॉट कंपेयर द प्रेम विद द सीरी आ, कम ऑन,
ठीक है बट
नहीं कर सकता है.
ही इज अ डिफरेंट, ही लुक्स लाइक अ डिफरेंट प्लेयर व्हेन ही इज ऑन द बॉल. ही
वो प्रेशर कम होता है ना, वो कॉन्फिडेंस एक बार ही हैज गॉट इट, बिकॉज़ वो इनिशियली स्कोर करना चालू कर दिया था, तो ही हैज गॉट इट कॉन्फिडेंस इन
तो
हिम.
वो प्रेशर कम है. वो 90 मिलियन का प्रेशर तो टैग का जो प्रेशर वो तो शेष्को पे हमेशा रहेगा.
हाँ हाँ, करेक्ट.
whatever the amount is,
हाँ
85,
रहेगा,
80, 90 million, whatever the amount is, वो
बट आई
रहेगा
डोंट,
उसी उसके साथ.
नहीं, बट आई थिंक उसमें एक ये भी हो रहा है कि अभी फॉर एग्जांपल, आई डोंट, मे बी यू एज अ यूनाइटेड फैन, यू फॉलो यूनाइटेड वे मोर देन व्हाट आई डू प्रोबेबली, तो प्रोबेबली यू, तुझे शायद उतना वो फीलिंग आ रहा होगा, या यू हैव रेड सम स्टफ एंड ऑल, बट लाइक मी एज अ नॉन यूनाइटेड फैन, जैसे व्हेन हॉयलैंड वाज देयर, सो देयर वाज अ लॉट ऑफ स्क्रीम अबाउट हाउ शिट इज हॉयलैंड, ये वो फलाना. I think that was also because United were not performing in general.
True.
Abhi United are in a Europa, I mean, sorry, European competition spot. Abhi people, I don't see any people, anyone talking कि Sesko इतना खराब 90 million है, कुछ नहीं कर रहा है. I don't see people doing that.
Not just शेष्को,
I think वहाँ पे
उगारते के
difference
बारे
आता है.
में people are not talking about. उगारते को people have
नहीं,
started forgiving.
Ugarte. Okay, I don't know. I recently heard someone talk about Ugarte. I forgot who it was, but maybe it was another United fan who was talking. To be honest, because in general, because you are kind of okay when your team is performing well, you don't try to look at the weaknesses in general.
True.
But when your team is not performing, because last season, I mean, it was not even like you were close to the mid table. You guys are not even in the mid table, right?
We were
You were
close to the
just away
relegation
from
zone.
relegation.
Yeah.
एग्जैक्टली, यू आर जस्ट अवे, मतलब तुम बोल सकते हो कि तुम रेलेगेशन से बच गए, तो यूनाइटेड को अगर इफ यू आर सेइंग कि तुम रेलेगेशन से बच गए,
True.
मतलब कितना खराब हो सकता है. तो देन पीपल विल, इफ यू हैव अ 50 प्लस, एनीवन हु इज अ 50 प्लस मिलियन ट्रांसफर, तुम बोलोगे यार, ऑफ कोर्स तुम बोलोगे. तो वही बात है ना. इवन वही, फॉर एग्जांपल जस्ट लुक एट ग्रिलिश फॉर एग्जांपल, ठीक है, even the treble winning season, Grealish was, people thought Grealish was outstanding. He was not. No one talked about the 100 million tag at that point of time. उसका अगला सीजन जब वो खेल नहीं रहा था, जब वो बेंच पे था, सिटी वाज नॉट परफॉर्मिंग वेल कंपेयर्ड टू सिटी स्टैंडर्ड्स बेसिकली, पीपल स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग. तो तुम 2 साल से तुम चुप क्यों थे फिर? पहले
Correct.
हल्ला करते, पहले तो हल्ला
Correct.
नहीं कर रहे थे तुम. दैट्स द थिंग, दैट्स द मेंटालिटी ऑफ पीपल बेसिकली. तो इसलिए आई थिंक अगर यूनाइटेड स्टेज इन द वही यूरोपा, maybe not the conference, at least the Europa or the Champions League kind of a position this season, next season as well, people won't be pointing out fingers. And then I think that's a good way for the team to go, because अभी भी you look at the team, बहुत बच्चे हैं अभी टीम में. एंड मतलब क्योंकि यू हैव, हाँ, स्टार्टेड इंटीग्रेटिंग, लाइक हेवन को पकड़ ले, यूरो को पकड़ ले, फिर आमाद, देन सेस्को तो है ही, दोरगू, तो एंड दीज आर, आई मीन, तुम्हारे अगर 5 बच्चे हैं तुम्हारी टीम में, और उनको तुम, इफ दे गेट अ परमानेंट फर्स्ट 11 स्पॉट, यू हैव अ ब्राइट फ्यूचर. द टीम हैज अ ब्राइट फ्यूचर.
True. And on top of that, we are trying to sign a not a sitting midfielder, but the 8th position to replace Casemiro or maybe Bruno.
हाँ
So
हाँ हाँ, दैट तुम्हारा मिडफील्ड इज एन इशू.
yeah,
मतलब जो बीच, जो इंजन वाला एरिया है ना, वो दैट इज अ ह्यूज.
because we saw
यू आर ट्राइंग टू साइन,
how.
कुछ वो है क्या,
Huh?
शॉर्टलिस्ट है क्या कुछ?
So there have been 3 players that have been talked about. Number two, number 1 and 2 being Baleba and Anderson. ठीक है.
कौन सा एंडरसन?
Elliot
क्रिस्टल
Anderson,
पैलेस.
Nottingham Forest. Crystal Palace में it's Wharton,
ओह
Adam
हाँ,
Wharton.
क्रिस्टल भाई, हाँ. Anderson is a right-legged, right? Because I think
No,
Wharton and
left-footed.
Baleba both are left.
Anderson is
All
also
three are
left-footed.
left-footed then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Wharton, I
Hmm.
think, is out of our budget. Crystal Palace want 120, 130 million from
Crystal
him.
Palace also plays a double pivot, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, they played three at the back as well.
Or they also play three at the back.
Yeah, but their three is
Wharton.
different from our three. Um, the tactics are different. But yeah, and
But नहीं Wharton is a good मतलब भाई है भाई वो बंदा
but to be
मतलब
honest,
I don't know how he'll fit in.
I've seen Baleba play in AFCON now. He looks like a completely different
हाँ,
player.
हाँ.
He was shit for Brighton.
Baleba है.
He has been shit for Brighton this season, ever since the rumors of him being
Yes.
linked to United came into the
United.
picture.
Yeah, yeah.
He was shit, and now he's performing in AFCON. But Elliot Anderson has been one to
Hmm.
watch since last year. And one outsider chance is bringing back James Garner from Everton, but he should replace maybe Ugarte in the squad as a player who will come in if we get a Champions League or a Europa League spot next season because we need a squad,
I
right?
have a good option for you.
Yeah.
Calvin Phillips. Sign him.
Fuck off.
He stays nearby only. मतलब यूनाइटेड के ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड के बाजू में ही रहता है वो.
हैं?
मैनचेस्टर भी रहता है ना.
एंड उससे पहले वो
भाई I
लीड्स में
still
भी था.
remember. So Calvin Phillips, this season he started one match. Okay? So not started, he came in as a sub in one of the cup matches.
Okay.
I forgot. Maybe it was a Carabao Cup. Sorry.
He's still at
So
City.
after that match, he came back from the loan spell. Na? Last season he went
हाँ
on loan.
हाँ.
He came back from the loan, and City could not. I
Offload
don't
him.
know whether
हाँ.
they were trying to sell him or loan him away. They could not. So he came back, and after that one match that he came on as a sub, he then उसमें भी वो हगा ठीक है.
हाँ.
बहुत हगा वो उसका वो नहीं होता है मतलब आई डोंट सी एनी एंथुसियाज्म ऑफ दैट गाय पता नहीं क्यों बट
He has
मतलब
lost the will,
वो
भाई.
इफ ही लूजेस द बॉल even if he loses the ball ना he is not like मैं मतलब I need to win that ball back ये मैंने lose किया है वो है नहीं उसमें तो ही पोस्टेड ऑन इंस्टाग्राम कि ये ग्लैड टू स्टार्ट फाइनली ऐसे ऐसे कुछ डाला हुआ मतलब बहुत अच्छा लिख के सिटी के बारे में उसके बाद गायब बेंच पे भी नहीं दिख रहा है वो बंदा मेरे
भाई.
को यार
Rest
नहीं
of
यार
it.
यूनाइटेड आई थिंक मतलब हाँ मतलब मैं थोड़ा ज्यादा तारीफ कर दिया आज बट हाँ है यूनाइटेड मतलब आई थिंक उनका देयर स्ट्रक्चर इज गुड इफ दे स्टिक विद इट शुड बी फ्रूटफुल
We'll just need, I think, 6 to 10 months का time and a good January and summer transfer window.
जैन मुश्किल है यार because I think the biggest reason which is similar reason for a lot of people players to reject you right because you don't have European
True,
football
true, true, true.
so
But
इसलिए I
maybe
think
someone like James Garner we were talking about, if he can be a long-term replacement for Ugarte on the bench, why not go and sign him in the summer if he's available, or if we can get him for 30,
but don't
40
you think
million?
you guys need some senior players
He has been playing in the Prem for 4, 5 years now.
नहीं वैसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ maybe someone who dictates the team you don't who dictates the team now
Bruno,
Bruno and Shaw.
Shaw,
Bruno, but
Maguire, Delict, Licha.
अच्छा हाँ okay. I forgot about the injured players. Okay.
Yeah, Mount to some extent
Uh,
because Mount has a really good energy when or vibe whenever he's on the pitch. So I'm assuming he has the same energy in the dressing room as well.
you guys
So
will also have to look out for a Bruno replacement, na?
before that, we'll have to look out for sorry, Maguire replacement. He might be leaving.
Bruno is 31 now.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
Bruno
Bruno
just
के
turned
साथ the
31.
thing is if Amarim is still at the club, we'll be playing a double pivot, right?
So he does not have to run so much.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And on top of that, even if he decides to leave or if the club decides to let him go, we can tweak the system a little. Midfield 2 में चेंजेस कर सकते हैं बिकॉज एज अ कैम
Why was Bruno was suspended क्या last match?
ब्रूनो इज आउट इंजर्ड
नहीं नहीं अच्छा he's injured.
ही इज इंजर्ड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम
Uh,
I know
yeah, he's
for a longer
injured
period
with
for the
Mainu
first
also
time.
being injured.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mainu will should return in a week or two. Bruno will probably return after the January break.
भाई I want to see Mainu play यार मैं बोर हो गया हूँ वो बंदा मुझे देखना है यार वो ब्रूनो का पोजीशन में देखते दे I want to see him in Bruno's position performing better than Bruno.
No,
Not better than Bruno.
no,
Almost like Bruno.
no,
चलेगा?
no.
You don't need Mainu.
We need Mainu, but Mainu is not at Bruno's level. He's a completely
No,
different player.
I want him to be like better than Bruno.
He might be in a 3 4 year का timeline maybe, but not right now.
दो मैच दे दे भाई दो
दो
मैच
मैच
फोड़
एज
देगा
अ सिटी फैन
ये
यू आर
माइनो
सेइंग दो मैच दे दे उसको वो फोड़ देगा देन वी लीव फ्रॉक सिटी
नहीं नहीं तो हाँ नहीं नहीं वो नहीं तो ही विल परफॉर्म गुड देन
Yeah.
ब्रूनो विल बी लाइक मुझे नहीं रहना है मैं चला जाएगा फिर ब्रूनो विल बी सोल्ड उसके बाद माइनो विल स्टार्ट परफॉर्मिंग बैड
I like this. I like this. When are we playing City? 17 Jan, na? Mainu will score. Mainu will score in
17
the
जैन इज
Manchester
अ
derby.
वीकेंड क्या
17 Jan is
इज अ वीकेंड कितने बजे का है 13 6 बजे
हाँ
भाई
ठीक है.
बहुत अर्ली किक ऑफ है यार
For
मेरा
you,
4:30 बजे है
for you.
वॉच along करते हैं चल 17
Done,
को
done. I was planning to catch a flight on 17th or 18th. I'll catch a flight on 18th. 17th को करते हैं हम 100%.
ज्यादा नहीं हो रहा है थोड़ा कैच अप फ्लाइट
सर हम दिल्ली मुंबई करते हैं. आप क्या कर रहे हो?
कोई नहीं खाओ पे नमक नहीं आगे बढ़ते हैं और कुछ यूनाइटेड न्यूकासल से
Malasia. We finally saw the boy. Tyrell
ओह
Malasia.
हाँ टाइलर मलाशिया
Had
भाई
to.
यू गाइस हैव हैड अ लॉट ऑफ साइनिंग्स मैन
Malasia was before Ten Hag, I think, or in the first season of Ten Hag.
नहीं
That
नहीं
was 4 years
तेनाक
ago.
साइनिंग
हाँ, but that was 4 years ago. At least
बट
four
ही
years ago.
हैजंट प्लेड मैचेस राइट
He had a really bad injury and he
ही
returned
हैज प्लेड
after.
ओनली 26 मैचेस
Yeah,
फॉर यूनाइटेड ओनली 26 दैट
he
टू
was
इंक्लूडिंग
out
बेंचेस
for
ऑफ
he
कोर्स
was out for a year or something. And then when he came back,
ah
he lost his pace. Of course, match ready nahi hoga. And then he was sent out on loan to I think PSV or Feyenoord last season for 6 months in January. And
hmm.
he has been transfer listed, let's say, since the summer. वैसा सीन है. Ten Hag froze him out. Sorry, Amarim froze him out. He's not in his plans. But अभी
Hmm.
because bench पे सिर्फ बच्चे थे तो he had to get him into Manchester squad. वैसा सीन है.
Right.
But yeah, it was good to see him because he also had a lot of potential when he came to United.
हाँ मतलब पोटेंशियल तो हमें वो फीफा से ही पता चलता है हाँ
He didn't let Salah score a
नहीं नहीं
couple of
अरे इन
years ago.
जनरल बोल रहा हूँ
हाँ अरे
पोटेंशियल मतलब वहीं से पता चलता है ना कि इसका बहुत पोटेंशियल है ये यंग टैलेंट है ये वो
young
तो
talent.
हाँ
Yeah. Zakaria Bakali. I don't know if you remember this player. FIFA 14.
यार
Yeah. Let's move to City, bro. Oh,
सिटी टॉकिंग पॉइंट्स
Cherky.
चर्की इज
Cherky is the point.
और एंड भाई फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ने एक चीज और आई डोंट I'm not sure if City changed the set piece coach this season. I think they did change the set piece coach. कुछ तो हुआ था मुझे I don't recall exactly right now, but this season City have scored from set pieces, which they failed to struggle since I don't know how long. City का set pieces have been until and unless it's a direct free kick वगैरह it's a different thing. Indirect
Hmm.
free kicks हो गए, corners हो गए, City never scored. This season they have scored. They have actually, then जैसे ये वाला भी था ना, so okay, so uh, if I just talk about the second goal, ठीक है, the second
हाँ.
goal that the Turkey scored, तो आई थिंक वो कॉर्नर का 5-6 मिनट पहले देयर वाज अनदर कॉर्नर फ्रॉम द सेम साइड, एंड वो भी वही फोर्डेन का लेफ्ट फुट से कर्लर इन, मतलब इनसाइड कर्लर टाइप, ही ट्राइड द सेम थिंग, फोर्डेन ट्राइड द सेम थिंग, तो वो थोड़ा पेस ज्यादा हो गया, तो वो क्रॉस करके चला गया, मतलब आई थिंक ग्वार्डियोल था ना, ग्वार्डियोल, हाँ ग्वार्डियोल था,
Guardiola था
तो
at the
ग्वार्डियोल का
far
हेड क्रॉस
corner.
कर, हाँ एट द बैक, एट द फार पोस्ट, या सो ग्वार्डियोल को क्रॉस करके चला गया, मतलब तो थोड़ा पेस ज्यादा था, उसके बाद ये कॉर्नर मिला, बिकॉज उस टाइम भी जब वो कॉर्नर मिस हुआ था ना, मैं भी आई वाज आल्सो लाइक भाई क्या कर रहा है फोर्डन, बिकॉज फोर्डन इज एक्चुअली गुड विद कॉर्नर्स, तो आई एम लाइक भाई बॉक्स के जो लोग बीच में खड़े हैं उनके मार उधर, किसी का हेड लगेगा जाएगा, और सिटी नाउ हैव अ लॉट ऑफ टॉल प्लेयर्स, सिटी
Hmm.
हैव अ
Hmm.
वेरी मतलब स्ट्रॉन्ग स्क्वाड और फिजिक वाइज, जो कि नहीं था जब एग्वेरो वगैरह खेल रहे थे,
Correct.
तब नहीं था, मतलब सिटी हैड वेरी अ लॉट ऑफ शॉर्ट प्लेयर्स, तो बट उसके बाद वापस ये कॉर्नर आया, ही डिड द सेम थिंग, एंड मे बी ही अंडरस्टूड कि मुझे पेस कम करना है जो भी है, एंड ही देन एग्जीक्यूटेड, एंड चर्की बीइंग चर्की, आउटसाइड ऑफ द फुट,
Hmm.
आउटसाइड ऑफ द फुट वॉली मारा है उसने, आई मीन द कॉन्फिडेंस ऑन दैट गाय इज, पता नहीं वो कहाँ से लाता है इतना कॉन्फिडेंस, बट मतलब बिकॉज अगर वो मिस होता, अगर वो स्कोर नहीं होता, बिकॉज देन इट वुड हैव बीन अ टॉकिंग पॉइंट, राइट, भाई क्यों मार रहे सर,
And that
नॉर्मल वॉली
time
मार,
that ball went through a couple of legs as well. ऐसा डायरेक्ट नहीं गया था.
हाँ हाँ, तो इट वाज लाइक इट वाज वन ऑफ दोज गोल्स, एक वो गोल याद है, आई फॉरगॉट, अरे वो शॉट मारा वॉली पे, इट वाज लाइक नॉट श्योर वेदर द बॉल
Thiago,
टच द ग्राउंड
Thiago,
ऑन,
Thiago, Thiago Alcantara
Thiago for
वाला.
Liverpool,
हाँ.
yes. So of course this was nowhere that
Hmm.
standard, but it looked similar in some context, because it was like वो ball touch किया कि नहीं, bounce किया कि नहीं, वैसा type, and then मतलब था भाई उस बॉल, वो मतलब इट लुक लाइक टर्की हैज प्रैक्टिस दैट फॉर अ लॉन्ग 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 टाइम, वो एक दिन में आने वाला चीज नहीं है वो, तो आई मीन ही जस्ट बीइंग हिम, एंड 35 million इज अ बार्गेन,
It is. It
आई
is.
डोंट नो कैसे मिला है इतना सस्ता वो प्लेयर, बट हाँ, but हाँ, I mean, with all the good things that Turkey did, but also I think वही defensive side was फिर से expose हो गया था. I mean, there was this one break, one counter kind of a thing where, and although Reinders scored the goal in the match, I don't know, he looked very slow. ऐसा लग रहा है वो फूक के आया है, मतलब उसका responses पता नहीं, मतलब he looked very, so even he was the one who lost the position because of
Yeah.
which the counter happened and then it scored. But I don't know, he looked very slow. Matlab, I don't know what he was trying to do, or pata nahi. Just not able to understand what happened, but he was not at his best.
Reinders, when he started the season, he was really good for the first month or two. उसके
Yes,
बाद he has started to
yes,
fade away a little. मतलब
yes. And
मैं भी.
उसके बाद अभी इसलिए उसको राइंडर्स को इतना स्टार्ट भी नहीं कर रहा है.
हाँ.
राइंडर्स hasn't been good, to be honest.
But you guys don't have a lot of
And
midfield players. Midfield players.
नहीं, City's bench is gone. City does not have a bench.
हाँ वही ना, because Rodri you
City does
can't
not have a
play.
bench.
हाँ. Rodri you can't
Rodri
play
just
again.
came back for injury this match, and भाई पता नहीं यार उस बंदे को भी ACL के बाद क्या हुआ है,
यार
मुझे नहीं
ACL के
मतलब
बाद ना आ जाते हैं लोग वापस, but it's not that easy. And with the amount of games people play now, नहीं
Rodri
होता.
is not playing so much. He needs to, because the point is Rodri needs to justify his salary. Rodri is a
It's
huge
like
ass salary.
City is not a corporate. ठीक है. City is a football team. If he is out
No,
injured,
so
if
the
he is
thing
not.
is he will be laid off. Simple.
See,
भाई
if
lay off
he'll
कर देगा उसको.
if he'll be laid off, he might get even more money.
Only if he goes to Saudi. Only if he goes to Saudi.
Barca will sign him.
भाई नहीं भाई, बारसा क्या खुद के एल लगे पड़े हैं, नहीं कर सकती
दे
साइन यार।
उसके बाद भी साइन करेंगे वो।
नहीं, I think
I trust Barca.
I don't
What
think
he
if
says.
Rodri is laid off, I think it will be Real who will be signing them.
I don't see Rodri at Real. I don't know.
नहीं, Real has always been interested. I think they जो उनका प्रेसिडेंट है, क्या था उसका, तावारेस
Florentino.
तावारेस
Perez.
पेरेस, हाँ पेरेस। तो
Papa
आई थिंक
Perez.
उसने बोला भी था शायद, मुझे जितना याद है। आई थिंक ही स्पोक पब्लिकली एज वेल अबाउट दिस थिंग। तो
हाँ, बट अगर उसने बोला है
बट
पब्लिकली तो वो ले आएगा। वो इन चीजों में
हाँ, कुछ भी
कट्टर
करके
है
ले
वो।
आएगा
वो
वो।
कुछ भी उठा के ले आता है।
पर ऐसा ना हो कि रॉद्री जानबूझ के ये नखरे कर रहा है ताकि उसको छोड़ दे।
हाँ,
हाँ तो
इट्स
बिकॉज नहीं
बार्सिलोना
पता यार, बिकॉज ही
बट रियल तो कुछ भी हो सकता है दोनों के लिए।
और ही स्पेनिश एज वेल।
या
ही केम फ्रॉम एटलेटिको राइट।
मैड्रिड।
तो वही है, मतलब आई डोंट सिटी डज नॉट हैव अ बेंच। इफ वी लुक एट द लास्ट मैच का बेंच, 4 या 5 बच्चे बैठे थे उधर, इनका नाम भी नहीं सुना होगा।
Oh yeah, let me
हाँ
check.
तो
Ryan McAdoo. That reminds me of
हाँ,
Ted Lasso का character.
टेड लासो का मैकेडो, यस।
Yeah. They've
मुकासा
got
को तूने देखा होगा भी
मुकासा को
रिसेंटली एक
देखा
दो
है
मैचेस
मैंने।
में।
Yeah. Rico
एक दो
Lewis
मैचेस ये सीजन
ठीक
ही
है।
स्टार्ट किया है उसने।
Heskey I
हाँ
know because I think we
हेस्की,
talked about it when we were living in Santa Cruz. Heskey के बारे
हाँ
में I
हाँ
think
आई
we
थिंक
had a
ये
conversation.
देयर आर टू ब्रदर्स, बोथ दोनों हेस्की है शायद।
हाँ something like that.
हाँ
और ये एमिल हेस्की का बेटा है
तो
शायद।
ओके, ये तो स्ट्राइकर था ना।
हाँ, तो आई थिंक उसका बेटा है वो
तो
सब।
तो वही है, मतलब सो सिटी डज नॉट हैव ऑफ कोर्स देयर आर टू प्लेयर्स अवे ऑन एफकॉन, बट उसमें भी द मेन थिंग कमिंग एनीवेज द मैच इज वही, द मैच इज काइंड ऑफ डन जो भी था।
Who are
कमिंग टू द
away on
मेन
AFCON?
थिंग, मार्मूश एंड आइटनोरी।
ठीक है, both are not starting 11 players तो that's fine.
हाँ
Just
बट बेंच
bench
तो बेंच
players.
पे तो होते हैं, दिखता तो है, तो अच्छा है हमारे पास कुछ बैकअप में, वो भी नहीं दिख रहा है। तो but anyways, so I think yeah, City are, I think, the favorites to sign almost. I think once the window opens, City will have Semenyo. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Where will he
But
play?
okay, there are multiple things regarding this. First of all, if Semenyo comes in, I think Marmoush will leave probably.
Give us
There's
Marmush.
मार्मोश के साथ भी इशू है यार। मार्मोश वाज एज गुड एज ही वाज विद फ्रैंकफर्ट, यहाँ पे ही उसके अगर इफ यू वुड लुक एट हिज गोल्स ना, ऑल ऑफ हिज गोल्स आर स्क्रीमर्स।
True.
हाँ तो उसके वो गोल, वो टैप इन वाले गोल्स, वो स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट वाले जो गोल्स है ना, वो नहीं है लेकिन
We
उसके।
won't play him as a
तो
striker.
इट्स वो कैम वाले पोजीशन पे, हाँ वहाँ खेल सकते हैं,
Inside
बिकॉज सिटी
winger
में भी
who can go out as well, express himself, or make those runs. Because Marmush was never a
हाँ
number
हाँ।
nine, number nine. Marmush used to play with
नो
Ekitike.
फ्रैंकफर्ट ही वाज अ नंबर 9।
Used to play with Ekitike.
हाँ no,
Yeah.
AKTK came after Marmoush left.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Because
No, I
Marmush
think
was a
नहीं।
January signing last year.
हाँ नहीं, उसके उसके पहले
उसके पहले, yeah.
एक मिनट रुक, देखते हैं ना, ये समझ में आ ही जाएगा, रुक। Marmoush was at Frankfurt from 23 till 25 mid, ठीक है।
Okay, I'll open
AKTK
Ekitike
came
का।
in at 24।
हाँ,
हाँ
उससे पहले कोलो मुआनी
ओके।
था फ्रैंकफर्ट में।
अच्छा, फ्रैंकफर्ट पे तू एट द फ्रंट क्या?
Yeah, something like that.
फिर वैसा ही कुछ होगा, फिर मे बी दे प्ले समथिंग लाइक अ टू एट द फ्रंट काइंड ऑफ थिंग।
So
ओके
Marmush was
सो
never the
आई थिंक
number nine वाला guy.
and how he proves that is the fact कि when Marmoush, because City play one striker system, right? So जब भी कप मैचेस होते हैं, इवन लास्ट सीजन तो उसको पूरा मिला है ना, once he came in as a signing,
Yeah.
तो after he came in as a signing, कप मैचेस ये साल भी कप मैचेस before he went to the AFCON। तो Marmoush has been, तो where पे started him all the cup matches, ठीक है। बट I don't remember him scoring in any of those. उसके जो goals आए हैं, that has come in when he has been brought in as a wing while playing with Haaland. Yeah, he has been brought in as a sub after replacing Haaland. ऐसा कुछ है, then he has been scoring. तुमको अगर कप मैचेस दे रहे, दैट इज योर टाइम टू शाइन, राइट? अगर तुम उसमें 2 गोल मार देते हो, एक हैट्रिक मार देते हो प्रोबेबली,
Hmm.
एक दो असिस्ट दे देते हो तुम, देन इवन पेप वुड बी फोर्स्ड टू थिंक यार नेक्स्ट मैच में मुझे आई नीड टू स्टार्ट दिस गाय इज गुड.
That's what
You are not
Alvarez was
forcing Pep
doing,
to
right?
think about it. Huh, because Pep Alvarez left because he does not have did not he said that he did not have the best of play times. But if you
Hmm.
look at his stats, even when KDB was also injured, he was playing wings. Of course, Haaland started almost every important match, but he was playing wing. He was playing the number 10 position. It was constantly there. It's just that he was not getting to play the striker position,
Hmm.
and some important matches he was being dropped when we had KDB, we had two perfect wingers kind of a thing. He was at the bench kind of a thing. That's what his complaint was. But if you look at a number of matches, he had 50 plus matches. He played 50 plus matches that season. So it was not like he was not getting the chance. अभी तो मार्मुश को बेंच से भी नहीं लाते हुए. Only if you are 3-0, 4-0 up. Agar, if there's a one goal ka difference, Marmoush is not brought in. Haaland keeps playing 90 minutes. So Marmoush is not doing that. Matlab, so I think once if Semenyo comes in, Marmoush will kind of be. City will try to lay him off. And Marmoush was also like a panic buy kind of a thing. It was a panic buy.
Huh.
So it was a panic buy. So probably. And coming back to your primary question, कि Semenyo कहाँ
कहाँ
खेलेगा?
खेलेगा?
तो आई थिंक, हाँ, तो आई थिंक व्हाट विल हैपन इज इट विल बी लाइक एक तो मैं देख रहा हूँ कप मैचेस में हालन का रिप्लेसमेंट, ही विल प्ले एज अ नंबर 9 इन कप मैचेस एंड ऑल.
Semenyo
वेरी स्ट्रांग फीलिंग.
as a 9.
हाँ, एज अ 9 he I think so, he might play, maybe it might be a trial and error kind of a thing. Pep will try
Okay.
him. If it works out, it works out. If it does not, it does not. Other than that, he will be fighting the wings basically. So what will happen is we will be having two proper, मतलब मैं स्क्वाड फीलर्स का बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, फाइटिंग फॉर द प्लेइंग 11 का बात कर रहा हूँ. फोर्डन एंड चर्की विल फाइट फॉर नंबर 10, एंड also for the and the wings में Doku, Cherki and Semenyo will fight basically. So basically you have three spots and you have four players. So that's what will be happening. And हाँ, तो वहाँ पे someone is not having a good game, he will or she will get benched, because the point is Pep won't change the system. It will still be the same
Hmm.
4-3-3 kind of a thing. 4-3-3 wing में या 4-5-1 जो भी है, तो वैसा ही
Okay.
system रहेगा, where there will be a CDM and there will be one CM, one cam kind of a thing maybe. So CDM में it's primarily Nico. CM में you have to play Bernardo, or if not Bernardo, because वो CM spot में you cannot fill in Foden. या राइंडर्स खेल सकता है उधर, बर्नार्डो राइंडर्स काइंड ऑफ
हाँ,
पोजीशन.
Foden and Cherki can't play there.
फोर्डन एंड सर्की कांट प्ले दैट पोजीशन. वो पोजीशन पे तुम नहीं और प्रोबेबली तुम कभी कभी पेप आल्सो लाइक्स टू, मतलब अगर इतना इंपॉर्टेंट मैच नहीं है या कप मैचेस है तो ही आल्सो ब्रिंग्स इन रिको लुइस काइंड ऑफ इन दैट पोजीशन. तो वो होगा मतलब. तो दैट्स हाउ आई सी द टीम लाइनिंग अप. बट हाँ उसमें, but I think yeah, you have four players for three positions. I think that's fine. I don't see
That's
too much of
actually
issues happening over
needed.
there. हाँ, हाँ, हाँ. Because अगर तुम if you look at the others, मतलब if you look at the other options you have regarding those spots, Savinio for example, it's
And
not good.
that was my question.
Sev-
What will happen to Savinho then?
Savinio will be a bench player. He will be a proper rotation player
So
kind of a thing. Coming in the 70th minute, 75th minute. इंजुरी है तो उसके लिए रखना, कप मैचेस के लिए रखना, उसके साथ वही होगा until unless he does not prove himself. And I think जब उसको लाया था तब भी उसको, he was not like a promised starting 11 kind of a player. That's not what happened with Savinho. So he has नहीं, I think he knows his position. But हाँ, अगर of course if possibility है कि मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि it's guaranteed कि he will be a part of this team या मतलब he will stay with City. It might happen that he's not happy, he wants to move away from the team and stuff. That might
so
happen. So
I'm not sure if you've
huh.
seen the news, but Crystal Palace and Tottenham have agreed a fee for Brennan Johnson. ठीक है.
So okay,
So they might be in in the market for a right
हो
winger.
सक हो सकता है. अगर तुझे पता है लास्ट समर ऑल्सो
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
सेविन्यो वाज ऑलमोस्ट अबाउट टू लीव.
Yeah, yeah.
ठीक है,
I
ही वाज
think
नॉट इवन इन द स्क्वाड बीच में.
City and
देन ही
Tottenham agreed a fee. Savinio and
आई
Tottenham
थिंक
का
यस.
कुछ हुआ था issue. They could not
हाँ, कुछ
agree.
तो हुआ था. आई डोंट
हाँ,
रिकॉल व्हाट एग्जैक्टली हैपेंड, बट हाँ, समथिंग लाइक दैट हैपेंड
हाँ,
ऑलरेडी.
हाँ.
सो हो सकता है वो चला जाए, बट देन दैट क्वेश्चन मार्क कम्स इन. यू, आई मीन यू नीड, आई मीन अभी देख ले ना, अभी सिटी का बेंच देख ले अभी, बिकॉज समटाइम्स यू नीड प्लेयर्स ऑन द बेंच टू हैव एन, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल लुक एट दिस एस्टन विला गेम. Callum Wilson,
Ollie Watkins.
not Callum Wilson, Ollie Watkins came from the bench. He scored the brace. You need to have such impact players on the bench. कि
Have
तुम,
to.
वो इक्का है, मतलब या तो काम करेगा या नहीं. सॉरी, वो जोकर है, मतलब या तो काम
हाँ.
करेगा या नहीं करेगा. यू नीड टू हैव
So
सच काइंड ऑफ प्लेयर्स. अगर तुम्हारा नहीं है, तुम वो 11 के साथ ही खेलते हो. ये डियाज और ग्वार्डियोल करे सेम सेंटर बैक पेयरिंग, पता नहीं मैं कितने मैचेस से देख रहा हूँ मैं. तुम यू हैव टू, मतलब आई नो यू आर गोइंग फॉर अ टाइटल ये वो, बट देन तुमको थोड़ा कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा ना यार. यू हैव टू एक्सपेरिमेंट. और जब एक्सपेरिमेंट की बात आती है, पेप को पता नहीं क्या होता है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड टू हिम इन द लेवरकुसेन गेम. ही रोटेटेड द एंटायर स्क्वाड, एंडेड अप लूजिंग इट. दैट्स नॉट हाउ रोटेशन वर्क. मतलब आई थिंक दैट वाज आउट ऑफ समथिंग, आउट एंगर, और मतलब इफ यू जस्ट लुक एट द लेवरकुसेन वाला जो मैच था ना, आई थिंक इसके
and
जस्ट, हाँ,
opening the lineup
इफ यू
now.
लुक एट द, just look at the lineup, Leverkusen wala. It's full rotation, full on. Just look at the team, man.
Savinio, Bob Marmoush up top. Trafford ठीक है.
हाँ,
Trafford is not
that
bad.
is fine. I don't have issues with Trafford.
Back four में Kusanov, Stones, Ake and Ait Nouri.
हाँ,
Stones and Ake.
midfield में,
Reinders, Nico,
midfield में,
Rico Lewis. Midfield was
and
decent, yeah.
Rico Lewis.
Rico
I,
Lewis ठीक है,
मतलब
but
putting,
Reinders and Nico still fine.
नहीं, that becomes an issue, right?
Yeah,
And
that
look at the
does.
bench. Just look at the bench. Everyone was there. That's my question. Why? This literally felt like out of anger. I mean, I think
Pep,
someone told him something.
Pep.
You
Can't
don't
really.
you don't do that, right? You don't do that. That's my point basically.
No one does,
That's not how
but
things work.
Pep can. I don't know.
तो मतलब वही है, तो नहीं है, मतलब प्लेयर्स सिटी के सिटी. और ऐसा भी नहीं है कि तुम्हारे पास यूनाइट, मतलब तुम्हारे एकेडमी से कोई खतरनाक, मतलब आप
True.
फोर्डन, आई डोंट सी एनीवन गेटिंग टू दैट फोर्डन स्टैंडर्ड. ऑफ कोर्स ओराइली, निको ओराइली बना है, काफी बना है वो बंदा. बट अदर देन दैट, ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम्हारे पास यू हैव अ ला मासिया, कि तुम्हारे पास पांच प्लेयर्स ऐसे डिप्लॉयमेंट के लिए तैयार है कि जब जंग में बुलाया जाए वो हथियार लेके एकदम गोली मारना चालू कर. दैट्स नॉट, यू डोंट हैव दैट इन योर
वो
आर्सेनल.
अभी तक देखा नहीं है ना हमने. एक दो सीजन से किसी की भी एकेडमी का ऐसा कोई बच्चा निकल के आया हो, मतलब.
नहीं, नहीं,
है ना?
वो ये नहीं.
Like
हाँ,
Mainu came in a couple of seasons ago. ठीक है. उसके अलावा ऐसा कोई है नहीं जिसने क्लच गोल स्कोर करे हो, या फिर डिफेंडर तो वी डोंट जनरली सी.
ये अभी रिसेंट में तो तुमको फिर ओराइली का ही लेना पड़ेगा थोड़ा. उसने
या
तो, वो तो
नोआनेरी
परमानेंट
ले लो.
स्टार्टिंग.
2 सीजन 3 सीजन पहले नोआनेरी फ्रॉम आर्सेनल, ओराइली एंड देन
हाँ,
मेनू.
नोआनेरी, लेकिन ही आल्सो कुड नॉट गेट द स्टार्टिंग स्पॉट. नहीं,
हाँ,
देयर
ही
हैव
कुड.
बीन प्लेयर, मतलब अभी वो लिवरपूल हैज दिस प्लेयर ना, रियो.
अरे एक ही मैच में तो गोल किया है उसने.
एक ही मैच. हाँ, तो आई थिंक देन द बेस्ट आंसर यू हैव इज निको ओराइली देन,
And that too
because he has been
being
starting every
converted to
match
a
now.
left back.
A Cam being converted to a left back.
That's the ultimate goal
But
now.
वही है, अल्टीमेट.
Goal now. Start as a cam, finish as a left back.
सिटी दस ना, वही है ना. सिटी का राइट बैक खेलता है सेंटर मिड, सिटी का लेफ्ट बैक खेलता है कैम, नेचुरल कैम.
सिटी का पुराना गोलकीपर खेलता था मिडफील्डर. Edison.
भाई वो एडरसन निको रैलिस्ट अंडर 13 या किसमें स्ट्राइकर था वो.
हाँ होगा. With the kind of physique he has, होगा आराम से.
हाँ.
I'm surprised he was not a goalkeeper.
हाँ, he's I think 6'2". I think नहीं अभी ये बहुत कॉमन हो गया है. Like if you look at Balde, Nuno Mendes, these are all 6 feet plus players.
Yeah. But Balde and
तो अभी
Nuno
है.
Mendes don't look like they're 6 feet plus.
हाँ.
Nico
They don't
Riley
look like this.
does look like a tall guy.
Hmm.
He's 1.93. He'll
Uh,
be more than 6'2".
नहीं 6'2" ही है शायद, मुझे इतना याद है.
Inches. 6'4".
Equal to
He's
feet.
6'4".
और अरे बाप रे बाप. अच्छा, he is very tall.
He's 6'4". Yeah. Almost as tall as Haaland. Haaland is I think 6'5", na?
6'5". Haaland is 6'5". Walter Mate is 6'7".
Ah, Sheshko is 6'5", 6'6".
हाँ, सेस्को भी उतना ही है.
All tall strikers.
कोई नहीं, let's see how this chase goes on. कब तक कर पाती है, but I think after winning this match, it could be seen in the on the players' faces कि how relief, मतलब how badly they needed this win. क्योंकि वो हो रहा था ना, क्योंकि सिटी लास्ट 2 मैचेस सिटी वर प्लेइंग अर्लियर देन आर्सेनल.
Yeah.
तो इफ सिटी विन दे गो टॉप ऑफ द लीग एंड देन आर्सेनल प्ले, राइट. एंड तो वही है ना, दे नीड टू कीप दैट प्रेशर ऑन, बिकॉज इफ दे प्ले अर्ली एंड लूज, आर्सेनल विल बी लाइक अरे. तो वो वाली चीज अभी तो आई थिंक अब क्या आर्सेनल प्ले विया टुनाइट, बट सिटी प्ले ऑन थर्सडे नाइट. सिटी का मैच में टाइम है.
हाँ सिटी मतलब कल रात को, परसों रात को, सॉरी.
हाँ, परसों
रात को. या
ओह भाई, बहुत काफी लंबा चला गया ना
आज लंबा चला गया. आज हमने फुटबॉल के बारे में बात करी है, मैचेस के बारे में बात नहीं. आज वी हैव कवर्ड अ लॉट ऑफ टॉपिक्स. इधर उधर से लेवरक्यूसन उठा के ले आए थे हम लोग. लेवरक्यूसन को कितना याद किया है आज हमने. सिटी की बात करते करते भी हम लेवरक्यूसन उठा लाए थे.
क्यों?
सिटी लेवरक्यूसन का मैच.
अच्छा हाँ, द सिटी लेवरक्यूसन वाला मैच. भाई वो मैच भाई हगी है, मतलब आई फील वेरी बैड फॉर द
पोकू.
सिटी शुड हैव वन दैट
पॉकेटेड
मैच.
डोकू.
नहीं, डोकू वाज नॉट प्लेइंग दैट मैच.
नहीं, डोकू वाज प्लेइंग दैट मैच. He came on from the bench, I think.
हाँ, अरे वही आफ्टर जब कुछ हो नहीं रहा था तो पेप हैड टू ब्रिंग इन द होल अप, मतलब he brought in 5 players. That's a different thing, but they did not start.
हाँ,
So he started
did not
Savio and
start,
Bob.
but yeah.
उससे याद आया, Oscar Bob might also leave in Jan.
Yeah, where is he going?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, nothing like that. It's just that if Semenyo deal happens, then also there is another transfer rumor, no? Guehi to City as well.
Who? When?
Mark Guehi.
When did this happen?
Yeah, there's this rumor happening. Mark Guehi to not just City, multiple clubs want him, but it was said that I don't remember whether I don't think Fabrizio has posted it yet, but I think Fabrizio only posted when it is like 100% sure, right? But in general, there has been this rumor.
Brennan Johnson wala thing I told you about. I saw a post by Ornstein today only for 35.
Okay.
And that deal is supposed to be worth 35 million. In my eyes, that's very cheap for the quality Brennan has.
But Crystal Palace, they won't be paying more than that anyways.
They signed Yeremy Pino for 40-45 million in the summer. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, they have the money. Abhi, I'm not sure, but
should we end this? एंड कर दिया? नहीं किया.
नहीं किया है.
एंड करते हैं फिर.
चलो, we'll end this now.
Oh,
ठीक है, अभी तो
uh,
न्यू ईयर फेस्टिव पीरियड. विश यू ऑल अ वेरी हैप्पी न्यू ईयर. ये वाला मैच वीक
yes,
तो
because
बहुत.
next stream will be after the New Year, right?
Yes, next year, next team will be न्यू ईयर. I don't know मैं
But we
क्या
have to
करना
stream
चाह
on
रहा हूँ.
one Friday.
We'll have to stream on Friday. सैटरडे से मैचेस है.
सैटरडे को लाइव स्ट्रीम भी करनी है, कर सकते हैं.
सैटरडे को लाइव स्ट्रीम, 17th को लाइव स्ट्रीम करना है.
Oh, sorry, 17 को करना है. हाँ ठीक है, तो we have to come online on Friday. हाँ, we can do that
Yeah.
after office आके.
Yes.
Friday next live will be on Friday. Whoever's watching, if anyone's watching, a very happy New Year. And
We'll see you soon. Bye bye. Tada.